Hello, welcome back to my tea house. For today's cup of tea, we'll be taking a closer look at one of my recent local matches playing the green Kurapika Hunter x Hunter deck versus the purple Bleach Ichigo and Byakuya deck. Now, the first thing that I want to say respectfully, take the 2-1 Gon out of your deck. In theory, it made sense. I was new to the game, just like you, and honestly, majority of the deck works. But this one card in 2 finals single-handedly lost me the game. It may be copium. I might be coping right now. But when I tell you that in both finals, this card bottom decked 4 of my win cons. Cards that would have easily helped me maneuver what it is that I needed and wanted to do. I think in both games I was rotating properly, utilizing the movement phase properly, everything that I needed to do. If I had these cards, I know I'm high off that copium right now. I know. Take the 2-1 going out of your deck. Take it out. This is my first L as a content creator. But let's be honest, I was new, you're new, right? The majority of the deck still works. I've gone ahead and replaced one of the Gons with a Hisoka. I have replaced the other Gon with a 3-2 Leorio. And honestly, the deck works amazing. Especially that 3-2 Leorio. It comes in clutch. If I have it, I hold on to it for safekeeping just in case. And when I tell you these labs that I've been running with some friends, it came in clutch. I basically have 5 Kurapikas in my deck right now. Basically 5. Now, other than that, there have been recent discussions and discourses around the importance of simulators or playing in person and getting that muscle memory. I'm here to say that simulators are amazing. They help you when you're first starting out the deck, coming up with the idea, learning how it operates, but that muscle memory is so important. Watching this video back and seeing some of the mistakes that I made, it took me back to the younger years when I was an athlete, and it felt like I was watching game time footage, and it reinvigorated that hunger, that drive, that competitive nature that I had. It also really, as a content creator, made me think, wow, how am I going to edit this video? What am I going to do? It really excited me. And with that, muscle memory is so important. Simulators are important, I feel like, in the early stages, or if it works for you, it works for you. But muscle memory, there's nothing that beats it. This was my second time playing the Kurapika deck, and Homeboy had asked me what the 4-1 Leorio did. I knew what it did. I explained it to him, but upon playing it, attacking with it, and him choosing not to block it, I didn't draw the card. I forgot to draw the card. And it's these small little mistakes that honestly add up in the long run, because who knows, I could have been 1 card away from the card that I needed. All the extra draws that I would have done could have led me to what it was that I needed if I would have, paid attention. Other than that, I've been really focused on my movement phase, how to properly move things up, when to move things back with the Basho, paying attention to what it is that I should discard whenever I play Zephyr and what I should keep in hand. All these tiny little things that I hope will make me and make you a better player. I'm super excited to see the things that I missed while watching this back. So please leave in the comments below what you think I should have done or what I could have done, or if you agreed with some of the moves and takes that I did. Please also let me know if you see any misplays on his end. I haven't played the purple Ichigo or Bleach decks yet. I understand its functionality and what it wants to do and what it needs to do, its key components and elements. I personally think the Ichigo Renji is better, but that's a discussion for another time. Please let me know if you see anything that he did on his side. I think at one point he forgot to move another card up and could have potentially ended the game, but not doing that risked me making that comeback that I needed to end the game. Other than that, I'm super excited to hear what you guys think. I'm super excited for you guys to see my first game on the channel, not a teaching game, the first actual gameplay, and I'm super excited to get into the mix. So getting into the game, I normally want to go first when I play Kurapika. That way I can get some early chip damage. I opted into him going first since it took me a little bit to set up. He goes into the Ishida first turn, very standard, getting that draw 1 discard. That way he can find his tools and also start building that sideline that Bleach wants to do. For us, we're going to go into the, you can see that I'm nervous, bro, looking at my hands. This is the second time I've played my Kurapika deck. I'm not finished. We're gonna play the Satos, that way we can generate a double energy next turn. Play the Kurapika very standard, so we have 3 potential floating. Into his turn, he's going to bounce the Orihime back and play the Ishida. He really knows what he wants for this deck, bro. It's crazy. It was very intimidating. I was like, oh, he really be playing Bleach. Like he does this. This is what he does. Passes. We're going into my turn, looking at what we want to do. We are going to play the Leorio and bounce back the Kurapika. I was indifferent in wanting to potentially push the Kurapika forward to get some early damage pressure. Then we are going to play the other Kurapika 2-1 in the front line, just to give us a little blocker just in case he decides to attack next turn. Let him take a look at the card because he's not sure what it does. For anyone that doesn't know, it is a 2-1. It gains impact if there is a 5k body on the field. This includes him if he was to get buff. So he's going to go in and play the Orihime once again, build up that energy line and go into another research development to search for the cards that he wants and continue to fill that trash. He finds the raid Ichigo and discards the Byakuya, which lets me know that he is going to have something that can pop me early on, so I have to be careful with positioning cards and what cards to play. I see that he doesn't have an Ichigo yet, so we're fine. He plays into the Bankai, into the Ishida, draws 1, sack 1 again, and then plays into the Rukia. 3500 BP, just enough for us to not get over that wall and protect himself this turn. I was deciding whether to move up the Satos, which I did, or keep it down there to generate an extra energy to play into something bigger. We're going to play the Kurapika in the back, that way we have 3, and then we're going to play the Kurapika down below, and then as well the Leorio. Part of me wanted to play the Leorio in the front, but just out of fear of it getting popped, we didn't. We go into the swing, he blocks of course, and then bro, you hate to see the special trigger right away. This is why we play Leorio in the back. We don't want to lose our precious impact potential draw. We pass turn. He plays into the Department of Research again. Once again, searching for those win conditions, searching for those cards that can help him really cycle. He finds the Ichigo, that way he can raid into it, as well as continue to scry. He's actually going to play into that, I think, this turn. Yep, plays into the Ichigo, looks, decides to keep it on top. Then he goes for the 35. No trigger, and then passes back to me. So now we're gonna take the extra draw. I'm hoping to find like some more double energy. That way when I move the Leorio up, I don't have to feel like I'm taking a leap of faith. Part of me actually wanted to move up another double energy as well, but seeing as we wouldn't have the 4k for the Kurapika, it would be pointless in my opinion. So we tap. We're going to play into this is the big mistake right here, the Gong, the 2-1 Gong that I was so thrilled about when I first made the deck profile. And what do we have here? Bing bong, bing bong. We draw into 3 of the cards that we want. And it's actually 5 because I actually need to draw 1 more card. He catches me there, and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Which happens to be a kill card. So we take the 2-1 Kurapika and we bottom deck 2 5-1 Kurapikas and the raid Kurapika, bro, as well as a kill card. Oh my gosh, bro. 4 cards that you will see later on would have won us the game if we feels so bad, bro. It feels so bad. And it's the game comp that Eggman gave me, bro. I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed, backstabbed. We play the 2-1 going in the back. That way we could set him up. Part of me wonders if I should have played him in the front, but again, I don't want him just getting popped like that right away. So here I'm explaining him what Leorio does, right? And again, this is my second time finally playing with the Kurapika deck, so I'm still learning. Explain to him that I get to draw a card when he doesn't block. He gets the raid, and I don't draw the card. I don't draw the card. I'm so hyper fixated on getting the other swing and blocking, and it's the nerves, bro. It's the nerves. I don't take the draw. That draw could have been one more away. Like, bro, the learning pain, the learning curves. So he goes into his turn, right? I think he defense rated into the Ichigo. He's gonna play the other Ichigo and then go right into his other raid Ichigo, right? No, he Bankais, and then he's going to extend out his turn, play the raid Ichigo, which is going to pop the Leorio. This is why I wonder maybe if I play the other Gon in the front, I could take a little pressure off by using the Satos as a chum block, right? And knowing that I still have 2 bodies in the front. Raids into the active, right? And if I would have had that Kurapika in the front, right, boost him, take the block, then take the chum block, right, and then only 1 damage goes through. And then we still have 2 bodies on the front line. And it's learning these things that sometimes when it comes to our lower ones, it's not too bad to play at the front. Trying to learn the difference between taking that defensive block or playing passive, especially knowing which cards are more important. See, and then we get that. So just something that I've picked up on watching this. So he's gonna pass turn. We're gonna go into ours, take our draw for turn. Now taking the extra draw, really making sure I can find what it is that I need to finish him off. We're gonna move the Kurapika up, and I'm pretty sure I drew into what it was that I needed. I think I drew into the Kurapika there. If not, I was hoping to draw into a Hunter's License. That way I could extend my turn a little bit. But playing the Basho in the back line, right? And then going into the Hunter's License. I did draw into the Hunter's License, right? So then we extend the turn, and we are going to play the Emperor's Time, because that's what I was hoping to get. The Emperor's Time on the 2-1 Kurapika. That way we give him Snipe. He has impact now, and we get to draw a card. He's like, whoa. I remember looking at it. He's like, whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. What? And it's moments like these that make me wonder, why aren't you running the 2-1 Kurapika in your deck, guys? Why not? It's so nasty. It's dangerous. So we play into that, and then because we want to get rid of those 4K bodies, we are going to tap 1 and raid into our Kurapika and give him Snipe as well. That way we can clear the impact. Want to get him off the board right away. Bing bong, go into that, top of life, and then we draw into our card. He gets the Rukia, so he gets to draw, and then we are going to swing at the other 4K body with the other. Get into that. He gets the Ichigo, really hitting his raids, bro. He's really hitting his raids. Decides to keep it. I'm surprised he decides to keep it instead of raiding into it just to block the extra damage. Because I'm pretty sure he plays into it anyways. We go back to his turn. I'm pretty sure he's going to play into it anyways. I don't know if he needed the mana. I don't know if he needed the mana to play the Getsugo, but But of course, we see the Getsugo, plays into it, removes our 5k. I know he was holding on to that for that moment. Plays the Ichigo in the front, and then now I remember why he didn't raid into the Ichigo. He's going to play into the Bankai, right, to extend his turn. Yep. Bro was seeing everything he needed. He was on 10, on cloud 9. He wanted the smoke. Plays this Ichigo. He's going to pop my Kurapika. Also, I'm curious, do you guys get to choose the cards to scry? I need to look into that. I thought it was just like from top to bottom, but I'm pretty sure it's probably choose. Pops the other Kurapika with the raid, and then he's gonna raid it in the impact. Really seeing all his raid fodder this game, bro. Like really stepping up, and it was really applying pressure on me. We go into the draw trigger with the Hisoka, and this is where I'm like, bro, if we didn't bottom deck the other raid Kurapika or the 1/5s, right, we have the answers, or even the Emperor's Time, right? We have the answers to these problems, and the walls as well. So we decide to take that damage as well. That way we can get some more draw. And then right here, I'm pretty sure we take the block with the Satos. Yep, we take the block with the Satos. I was hoping to get into another active trigger. That way we can stall out the last one and not take the damage. We're gonna take the extra draw, or not the extra draw. We take the normal draw, forgive me. And then I'm pretty sure, do we go into the extra draw? No. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to really extend the play. Yeah, we take the extra draw. And I think it was right here that I might have regretted taking the extra draw. I can't remember. But right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to properly move accordingly, knowing that we both have 2 life, but he right now has the body advantage. I think we're equal on the energy in our fields. I might be 1 up. No, I am 1 up, 6 energy on my side, and then I think 5 on his, but again, he doesn't really need that much. The hardest thing for me was figuring out whether or not to promote the Kurapika or leave the Kurapika in the back. The Kurapika, I need it for the potential 4K to add that pressure. So we are going to promote the Kurapika. Well, actually, we take it back. But eventually, I do end up promoting the Kurapika. And you see that I have the 5/1 Kurapika in hand. And the thing is, I'm deciding, do I play that defensively in the front and risk it getting popped, right? Or, you know, I just know that I need the bodies in the front because he can promote 1 and then just swing out next turn. So it's like, do I just play out to the front defensively, or do I somehow figure out how to apply pressure? Eventually, I go with my first gut. We promote the Kurapika, and then we tap 1 to play into the 0 Kurapika, setting up just in case we have a potential raid. We do the Bankai, we play the 2, and we go fishing for the Neon. And this is what stumps me every time. Part of me wonders, again, do you play the 5/1 Kurapika in the front with the 4K body and then play something else and stall out? Or, you know, do you go for this potential opportunity to add the pressure and potentially get damage out or force a block? I was hoping to get the snipe Kurapika, obviously, and we don't find it. Also here, I play the Neon in the back in hopes that if we get a defensive raid, it could change the shift of the game. But then, in further thinking, part of me wonders if I should have played the Neon to the front. That way we have an extra body just in case they push up next turn. And honestly, that probably would have been the smart move. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys think, if that would have been the right direction, right? We pressure with the 4K just like we wanted to. We get that additional damage. But the thing is, we don't get rid of any of the 4K bodies or the impact. And if we would have played the Neon in the front, originally we have a chum body just to take the damage. But again, I think I'm playing it in the back in hopes that I draw into that final Kurapika, I draw into that final damage. his turn, right? He decides whether or not to promote. Again, right here, he should have, well, again, you never know because there could always be a hunter's license, but taking that risk, see, he gets the Getsugo. He should have promoted the Orihime, and right there you have 2 energies guaranteed. He plays the Rukia in the front defensively just in case. So he'll be fine next game, but he could have pushed for finish right there. Gets the scry off of the Rukia. Oh, no, gets the removal to give the Ichigo impact. Swings with the 4K to pressure. So I have to take this block. Then he swings with the Ishida, forces me to block. I was hoping that I get that active trigger, right? It's trying to figure out whether you take these sequences or not is scary, bro. Because if I take that risk there, I get to keep the other body. But if I don't, then it's just believing in the heart of cards sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just take that risk. So right here, we're hoping that we draw into the Kurapika, and now I'm deciding, do I take that extra draw? And I do. I take the extra draw, hoping to see what I wanted to see. I don't find it. I don't find what I wanted to see. And now I have to deal with the fact that he has 4 bodies on the front line, 1 impact for sure. I have to get rid of it. I have to figure out what to do. Right here, I'm just in a bind. I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm dazed. I'm flabbergasted. I don't have another hunter's license to extend my turn. It would have been amazing this round. Trust me, it would have been amazing. So we go for promoting the Basho and the Kurapika, playing into... Oh no, we play into the Kurapika in the back. Oh yeah, because I need that's the thing. I need the mana in order to play the Emperor's Time, bro. And that's what was conflicting. And I still wanted to get the attacks through. We play the Emperor's Time on the baby Kurapika. That way we can give it snipe and give it enough damage to do something and still threaten with the 4K body. But the thing is, he has a front line and he's just going to take the chum block either way with the 4K. So we target the impact with the baby Kurapika. Then I'm trying to figure out swing orders, if swing orders matter or anything like that. We swing with the 300. Of course, he's going to block with the 4. And then we swing with the 4. And he takes the baby block. And now I'm sitting here like, okay, I like these odds. He could push everything up and go for the win. But again, if it's a hunter's license, he's next game. Like next turn, it's done deal. But he has the baby Byakuya that I think he draw. I don't know what it was he was looking for here. I think maybe he was looking for, oh yeah, well, he found the Ichigo to pop. So I guess he was looking for potential removal, but he raised it to the Byakuya anyways. And I think he just did that to get enough cards in it to scry and give it impact, right? And that's the done deal of the game. He swings, goes for the seal, pops this, and now we look, and yeah, GG. Now look what I bottom decked, bro. Thanks for stopping by the tea house once again, guys. Let me know in the comments below how I should have played it out. If you spotted any misplays besides the blatant Leorio. I hope you guys enjoyed your tea break, and we'll see you in the next one.